Hello there and welcome to the channel. Please like, subscribe, or share. We love having you here. Well, I finally did it. I pulled the trigger and got me another bike. This is the Ariel Rider X-class. This 52-volt beast does 35 miles an hour and it'll carry my heavy ass as far as I need it to. We're getting the gloves on. Let's go for a ride down to the park. Have a closer look at this thing, and I'll tell you a little bit about it. First off, it feels like I'm riding an SUV compared to the other bike. The other bike's a lot lower to the ground and a little bit smaller. So this one feels really great. I already ordered a set of motorcycle tires to replace it, and since these are the 20x4s, I went with 20x3.5s. And yeah, I'm excited about this. This will probably be the bike that I put the big motor in when I get to it, when I get around to it. Because the frame is well built and it's just a well built bike. The other one is too, don't get me wrong, but it's a little bit smaller frame and I feel a little bit more comfortable. This one's a little bit longer wheelbase too, so it'll be a little bit harder to pull the front wheel off the ground and different things like that. So anyway, let's talk a little bit about how I ended up acquiring this bike. Now, I went to Facebook Marketplace and I was looking around. I really wasn't sure what bike to buy yet. And I seen these Ariel Riders popping up like crazy and selling out like immediately. And I was thinking, you know, people must not like these bikes if they're selling them like that. But no, that wasn't the case. They were actually selling them upgraded. You know what I mean? Like, I came across like 5 or 6 of these that were all asking more for them than what the original price was. And it was because they put either wider seats on it, a bunch of bags, you know, different things like that. So I was really surprised about that, and I started looking around, and the more I saw these bikes, the more I really liked them. And so I found this one was the cheapest one on Facebook Marketplace, and the only thing wrong with it was that it needed new tires, and the kickstand was a little bit weird, but that was not a big deal. But obviously, you know, with these guys that are buying these things, they're gonna go for the perfect ones first, right? So I lost out on like 3 offers, and went ahead and got this one here, and I paid $1,200 for it. They were going from anywhere from $1,400 to $2,200. I think you can buy a brand new one on their site for like $1,800. So I saved a little bit of money, and I was already going to put the motorcycle tires and everything on it anyway. So all that savings is going toward upgrades and things I need for the channel. Now let's have a look at her. So this has a 1,000-watt geared hub motor, 52-volt, 20-amp-hour battery. So the battery is supposed to go for 75 miles, but I'm thinking more realistically about 40. And it says it'll haul 300 pounds. And here is the display. You can see I have 749 miles on this thing. I still consider that very low mileage, under 1,000 miles. The display is kind of basic. You have your hydraulic brake lever right there. Now it says that the fork is motorcycle grade, which it does look very heavy duty, and a adjustable stem, which I thought was kind of cool. Now you have a little bell there, and Shimano 7-speed shifter, and your hydraulic brake lever on the right side, half throttle, and some fancy grips that'll wore the fuck out. So we move down to the fork, and it is adjustable. It also has these cool bumpers on it to keep it from scratching shit up. The headlight is loose. I have to tighten that down. I literally got this home and then took it right straight to the park. So I've done nothing, absolutely nothing to it. But I really like that stem. That stem is a beast, man. It's thick. So the forks are inverted, which will make for a nicer ride. The spokes look a little bit thin. I think they're 12 gauge. They're a little bit thicker on the Cupid, to be honest with you. But these are the oversized 20x4 fat tires, which it sounds like an SUV going down the road too, with a little bit of that tire hum, you know. You can see the crank is your typical bike crank. The battery has this cool option on there where you can actually test it without looking at the display. It's got a little, let me, if I can get the camera right there, you can see there's a little battery level indicator right there, which I thought was really cool. It takes a key to remove the battery, and it's a nice little setup there, I think. The seat sucks, but we'll get through that later. And I like this little platform here to be able to put a basket or something on it right away without having to buy a bunch of shit. Here is the adjustable rear shock. Now it says you need to have a special air for that nozzle, and I don't know how true that is, but you can still adjust the shock without doing anything to the air. There's a little nuts up there where you can loosen them up. Now we move on to the rear hub motor. It is a 7-speed. It's got this little derailleur protector, which I thought was kind of cool, and all that works great. It's got a 1,000-watt hub, 52 volt, but to be honest with you, it looks exactly like the Cupid motor, except for the fitting is a little different on the end there. But now we flip it around to the other side so you can take a look and see. These are 180 millimeter disc brakes, and the tires are really, really worn. But the reason why is because, it was ridden on the pavement, and these are like dual sport type of tires. But so yeah, all of that's got the passenger pegs, which I thought was kind of cool, and very nice hydraulic disc brakes. I think they're the 2-piston, and all in all, it's a really nice bike. I am really, really happy with this purchase, and we're going to be doing some more upgrades with this, and I did not forget about the Cupid. We're going to be doing some stuff with the Cupid too, for sure, but I just really felt like I wanted to see what kind of a deal I could get by buying a used bike and see what kind of shape it was in. So, but yeah, I think this is going to be a really great bike. Let me know in the comments if you have an Ariel Rider, if you've heard any stories about these bikes. I'm curious to know anything I can find out about it. The display is pretty basic, but I really don't care. I mean, it's fine. I'm looking at a Grin Psychoanalyst display, and that thing looks like a Texas Instrument calculator. So it's not bad. I don't really care. I don't need no fancy graphic-y things. It just goes. As long as it goes, I'm happy with it. So let me know what you guys think. Have you had good experiences on Facebook Marketplace, or has it been a shit show for you? So yeah, I'm gonna close it out with a little bit of a ride back to the house. You can kind of take a look at it through there. I do have another video coming though where I have upgraded my camera situation, so we're gonna have GPS stats and stuff on there now. And so I'm thinking about going ahead and putting that video out right away too. But I don't know if I should wait or not. What do you guys think? Think I should put it out? That's just a riding video. But it's kind of cool because it's got the path and it's got the GPS stuff and all that. I recorded this before I was able to get all that. So we're going to leave you with this ride out, and we will talk to you on the next one. Have a wonderful, wonderful day.